If you are looking for a really high-end Prebuilt Gaming PC, chances are the HP Omen 45l might be one of the best options that you can get with the RTX 4090, which is the best GPU on the market in terms of performance. But is it actually the best gaming PC that you can get for the price? Today we will find out, because we will compare this PC with other Prebuilt PCs, and don't worry if you're a beginner, because I will explain what this PC is capable of running in case you're interested in a really high-end gaming desktop that will perform amazing even at 4K ultra settings. You will have the links to all of the Prebuilt PCs I will mention today down below in the video description. With that being said, let's start. So first, let's talk about the specifications for the HP Omen 45l, and then we will compare it with other Prebuilt PCs on the market to see if the Omen 45l is actually the best choice if you have a high budget. So the Omen 45l comes with the i9 3900K, which is one of the best CPUs on the market for both gaming and content creation, and for the GPU you get the RTX 4090, which is the fastest GPU on the market. Then you get 16 gigs of RAM, 1TB of hard drive, and 1TB of SSD for the price of $3,300. So yes, it's really expensive, and if you want cheaper systems because you're going to play at 1440p or 1080p, or you may want to play at 4K but you do not want to spend this amount of money, don't worry, you will have my video on the best Prebuilt PCs for every budget and every resolution in the top right of the screen. Back to the video, this Omen 45l is on a $700 discount right now, which is huge, and actually the price is decent for a PC with the RTX 4090. At the end of the day, there's no GPU that's better in terms of performance than this one, and on a 13 average from TechSpot on high to ultra settings, the RTX 4090 was the best GPU at 4K resolution with an average of 144 FPS. And if you want to play easy to run titles with the i9 3900K and the 4090, there's no doubt that you can run FPS games like Valorant, Fortnite, or CSGO at above 300 FPS every single time. So from first impressions, $3,300 for this PC is actually a really good deal, and if you want a high-end PC, there's no doubt this is a solid buy. However, if we compare it with other Prebuilt PCs on the market, there's actually one that I like better than this one, and I will get to that one in a second. But first, let's talk about the ones that I wouldn't buy because of the price to performance. First of all, we have the NZXT Player 3 Prime. This one is $3,900, and it comes with the RTX 4090 and the i9 3900KF. Then you get 2TB of SSD and 64 gigs of DDR5 memory, which is actually a really solid system all around. It's just that $3,900 I think is a bit too much, since you can get a system with the 4090 for much less, as we saw with the 45l. Another thing I do not like about the NZXT system is that it's the KF version, which means that it doesn't come with integrated graphics, and that actually helps with video editing softwares. So if you're a content creation, you should keep that in mind. However, the aesthetics are amazing, and if that's something that you care about, then this is not a bad option. Another PC that's about the same price, $3,850, is the Corsair i7500 Gaming PC. This one actually has the latest i9 14900K, which is not that much different from the 3900K if I'm going to be honest, so that's not really a huge upgrade. Then you get the RTX 4090 and you get 64 gigs of DDR5 memory, which is not going to make any difference for gaming between 64 and 32 gigs of RAM. So if you want the best gaming PC and you are not a professional content creator, or you're not going to do really heavy workloads, then 64 gigs of RAM is actually going to be way more than you will ever need. I do prefer this Corsair PC rather than the NZXT system because it's $50 cheaper and it has a slightly better processor. But then in terms of price to performance, we have two PCs that I actually like if you're going to buy a 4090 system. The first one being the Skytech Azure from Amazon with the i9 3900K and the RTX 4090. So in terms of gaming performance, it's going to be really similar, if not the same, as the HP Omen 45l, and it's on a $300 coupon discount, which means that it's going to cost you $3,400 after applying this coupon, and it has 32 gigs of DDR5 memory. So you're paying an extra $100 from the HP Omen 45l, but you are getting more RAM, which is going to be helpful in streaming and content creation. However, if you want, you can upgrade the RAM yourself on the 45l, and it's going to be a cheaper option. But if you have this amount of money to spend on a gaming system, I don't know how much you care about spending $100 extra for them to install the RAM instead of yourself. But anyway, it's a really easy upgrade, and at the end of the day, it's cheaper. But I really like this system from Amazon overall. And then we have the best system with the 4090 for the price, in my opinion, which is the Skytech Azure 2, a really similar system to the one from Amazon. But here, if you buy it directly from the manufacturer, which is always recommended. And let me tell you why it's the best one in terms of price to performance. $3,100, so $200 cheaper than the Omen 45l. You get the RTX 4090 and the Ryzen 9 7900X3D, which is the fastest CPU for gaming in the whole market. So not only you get the best CPU GPU combo for gaming overall, but you also get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory. So you get more RAM than the Omen 45l, a better CPU, and the price is better. So this one is my favorite right now, but if you cannot find it in stock or if it's back to its original price, $3,500, then the HP Omen 45l is actually, in my opinion, the best option with the RTX 4090 if you do not want to spend anything more than $3,300. But if you can find this Azure 2 at $3,100, this is just the best deal I've ever seen with the RTX 4090 on a Prebuilt PC. You will have the links to every Prebuilt PC I've mentioned down below in the description, so I highly recommend you checking if the price is the same or not when you're watching this video, especially if you're interested on a new high-end gaming PC. And remember, I'm talking about gaming. If you want to do gaming but also professional content creation, then spending more money will make sense, and you will have a creator PC in the description as well, but just so you know, those are quite more expensive. And if you want a PC build instead because you are willing to build it yourself and get that experience, then you have my website where you have the best PC build for every budget and every video game. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.